Okay, so we're back and we are now going to finish up our apple and turn it into a vector drawing, which remember that vector word, that means a drawing made out of flat shapes. So right now we have outline shapes because we made the shapes transparent, but we left the outline. We're going to start off with the first shape we made, which was that really big outline of the apple. So what I want you to do with the select tool, I want you to just click on it and you should see this box, this blue box pop up. And what we're going to do is we're going to color in that shape. So we're going to go up to the little paint bucket fill color and we're going to find a nice red. So I'm going to go to custom and I'm going to figure out what should the main apple color be. That looks like a nice red, so I'm going to use that. Okay. And that filled in that entire apple. Now, one thing that apple has that a real apple doesn't is an outline. You don't pick up an apple and look at the outline. So I'm going to go to the outline tool, which is the little pencil over a line, and I'm going to make the outline transparent. I'm going to make sure I do that with each shape. My next shape that I'm going to edit is I'm going to take this shape up here. I know that was a darker color, so I'm going to go to my paint bucket here, and I'm going to custom shape, or well, maybe I'm going to go to where it says custom, actually. I want to make it darker. So I'm just going to go pull that selection point down a little bit, hit OK, and there we go. Now it's darker. I'm going to get rid of that outline like that. Okay, now you notice that that stem is a little bit hidden. So let's click on the stem. Let's edit that next, and then we'll talk about moving the order. So for our stem, I'm going to go to fill color, and I need a brown. This looks like a good brown. Let's see. You can go to custom. Browns are not necessarily going to be found pretty easily, so your best bet is to go to like an orangish color and move around until you find a brown that looks like it's pretty good. So you're going to go into the darker values of like an orange, find yourself a brown, get rid of that outline. Now I want to right click and I want to go down to order. And under order, I'm going to select bring to front. And now what happens is that is in front. I might have to edit that a little bit. I might get rid of that, move it up a little bit. I might create a shape on top of that to make it look like it's cut off. So I can edit that a little bit later, but for right now it looks fine. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this stem and leaf by selecting the leaf. I'm going to make it, I can just pick one of these. That looks good. Maybe I'll make it a little darker. I'm going to get rid of my outlines, make that transparent. And then my stem, which fell behind the leaf, I need to right click, order, bring to front. Oops, what I did was I accidentally selected that picture. So that's why I'm making all these crazy mistakes for you all so you can see how to fix things. Make sure that the shape you want is selected and then click around, order, bring to front, and I did it successfully. All right, now we're trucking. I'm going to make this a lighter green, and I'm going to get rid of that outline. So there is my leaf. Okay, so let's start with some highlights. So I'm going to go to my highlights. I'm going to create a lighter red, take a lighter red shape. That looks good. Maybe I might even go a little lighter than that. That looks good. Transparent. And you're just going to move around and fill each color with what you think is a good color. I might go back and see down here are colors you've used already. If you've picked out your own custom colors. So you can go back or you could choose a new custom color. But if you've chosen a custom color, all of your custom colors are saved there. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull this leaf. See how the leaf is falling behind that shadow? Well, the shadow's on the apple. So I need to go back and pull the leaf forward, which means, now I've got to go back to the stem. right click and bring that to front. So you're going to have to kind of go back and forth with what is in front and what is in back. So you're going to go around and you're going to edit all of those different shapes and make them either a darker color. It's really nice once you get some custom colors, or a lighter color. And you can have just one shade and ups. Pay attention to what you're doing. There we go, transparent. Now, last thing is let's say I've done all of this and I need to edit. So look at that shadow. That shadow is terrible. So what I need to do is double click on this shape, and I am going to pull this so it really looks like it would be the shadow. I'm going to move that point over to here. I'm going to move this point down to here. If you're really ambitious, you could actually make a shadow shape and put that down there. And if let's say I wanted another shape here, maybe let's see, I'm going to double click on my red shape and pull that in so it's hiding underneath that shadow. So don't see it peeking out. There we go. So let's say I did want to add a shape. So maybe I could go back, choose my curved line. And I could add another shape. I could make it black. Doesn't really matter, the border color is black. And then what I can do is I can use my select tool and I can send this backward, or I can send it all the way to the back. So you can still add new shapes in while you're working in this stage. So go ahead and fill in all of your shapes. And this is what's called a vector image, which is an image made up of flat shapes. All right, good luck. Have fun.